Hello everyone, my name is Hope, and welcome to Bible Teller. Today we are going over the story of the little man, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was having a miserable night. He was restless and couldn't sleep. All night long he was twisting and rolling in bed because he knew Jesus was to pass that way the next morning. You see, Zacchaeus wasn't a believer in Jesus, but his wife, Rebecca, was. Rebecca knew that Jesus was the Messiah, and she wanted her husband to believe with her. So what did Rebecca do? She started praying. The next morning, Zacchaeus slipped out of bed real early and put on his very best clothes. Rebecca looked up from under the covers and saw him grooming his beard and combing his hair. She knew right then God was working on Zacchaeus, so she just pretended to be asleep and kept praying. Zacchaeus knew that his wife was mixed up with this so-called prophet, and his pastor told him there was no such a thing. Zacchaeus was going to find Jesus and give him a piece of his mind, not realizing that his wife's influence was causing him to do it. Zacchaeus went up to where Hallelujah Avenue crosses Glory Street. He was just a little bitty fellow, about 4 feet tall, so he found a garbage can and shined climbed up in a sycamore tree. This way he could see Jesus to find out if he was really a prophet. Even though the other businessmen were making fun of him, he was determined to see Jesus. God was dealing with him. What was it? Rebecca's prayers were being answered. Zacchaeus got all the limbs and pulled them around him, disguising himself real good. After a while, he heard a noise coming. It was Jesus and the crowd following him. Zacchaeus watched as Jesus prayed for a little sick girl, and she was healed. He started to change his mind. Is he a prophet? He asked himself. When Jesus got right under the tree, he stopped, looked up, and said, "Zacchaeus, come down. I'm going home with you for dinner today." Jesus knew he was up there. He knew what his name was. Little Zacchaeus was touched, and he now believed. Rebecca's prayers had been answered. Her influence and prayers made her husband seek to find the truth. And your influence and prayers can do the same for your family or friends. How wonderful. For those of us who receive the light, we should continually pray for our loved ones. Don't forget to let us know what you've learned from this story. You can read the story of Zacchaeus in Luke 19:1-10. Thank you for watching and see you next time. God bless.